All right, we're just over a month away from the San Francisco Pride Parade celebration, but this year's event is coming with some challenges for organizers. They say it's partly because of threats against the LGBTQ plus community that are unfortunately happening all around the country.
ABC 7 News reporter Tara Campbell talked with SF Pride organizers about how they're overcoming hurdles and how we can all help.
Just weeks away from San Francisco Pride celebrations, and the show will go on, despite losing hundreds of thousands of dollars in corporate sponsorships.
We're going to get to the event. We are going to have the event.
In April, SF Pride announced 5 long-term partner companies pulled out of this year's Pride, some of which have since returned.
People like Benefit Cosmetics, La Crema. We are talking to another company that dropped out.
But Executive Director Suzanne Ford says it's the local companies that have really stepped up.
St. Francis Foundation, the San Francisco Foundation, SFO is a new sponsor. Levi's returned after a 2-year absence.
But Ford says the organization is still roughly $200,000 short in funding.
I think the real question now with fundraising is what shape are we going to be in when we get on the other side, and will we be able to sustain the organization and start planning for 2026?
There's a lot of uncertainty and there's a lot of fear of how many organizations and community groups are going to survive during these times.
Organizations fighting not only federal funding cuts, but Governor Gavin Newsom's proposed budget also slashes millions of dollars from LGBTQ plus programs.
This is not the time to be silent, whether if you can't support with small dollars, right? Like every dollar counts, but if you cannot, it's really calling your representatives, making sure that your voice is heard.
And SF Pride is sharing in that message of showing up.
If we have a very successful event and if people come out to support SF Pride, we're going to be okay. If every person that comes to the celebration just gives $10, we will be well positioned for next year.
Tara Campbell, ABC 7 News.